Mark from Mach 2 Enterprises. We're at a job in Wrentham, Mass. On the lake. There's a nice blue herring there. We're drying out these walls and pretty much tongue and groove, pine, all stained. This room was built in 1966, so it has a lot of character and probably cannot be rebuilt. I would imagine they'd have to remodel the whole place. We just drilled small holes in here on the bottom and small holes up top where the trim molding goes, and we got some air going in there using the Eliminator XL. That's going in and putting 125 to 130 degree heat directly into the fan, which is putting that all into the ceilings, the wall cavities. You can see the moisture in the ceiling here and all those areas as well. So we're drying the upper wall, in the ceiling, and the lower wall with one unit. And you can see it's an octopus. It just has tentacles everywhere. Coming to the other room, what we did was we put a dehumidifier in here. This will pull 32 gallons a day and eliminate any moisture, anything that comes out of the holes, and just help us dry this out. We also put in an air scrubber. Air scrubber is basically for our safety as well as the homeowners. If it blows anything out of the cavities, any dust or anything, this will pick it right up and make it nice and spotless so there's no toxic air, and it's real good for us and the homeowners. We're going up the stairs. This is where the ice dam actually occurred, up in here. And we got to go through the sitting room, computer room. And up in here, we're doing the same thing. As you can see, this is a beautiful house on the lake. And this is the master bedroom. You can see right out into the water here. It's a real wonderful view here. We're doing the same thing up here. You can see right up here you have some severe moisture. I'll get in closer. But you can see the severe moisture there. And you can actually see with the, let me turn the light off on the camera here. And you can see the moisture sitting in the ceiling. Look at the black pocket right there. I mean, that's just sitting in there. And we're going to dry all that out. You can see how the clear, all that black in there. Look at our heat just right in there, drying that out now. So we'll get all that moisture out of here. This will probably take us a few days, 2-3 days. We're also drying the lower wall cavities. And you can see the lower wall cavities. We had to come up a foot in these walls here because the wall was actually built before the addition below it, and there's actually a 1 foot, like a support beam in there. So these holes will have to be filled, or have to do something with that, but the finished guys will dress that right up. And once again up here we're using the octopus, and we're using the Eliminator R, which has an outside thermostat, and we set that for 125 degrees, and this will dry all these cavities, keep the hot air going in, and it will go all through there, all through the ceiling and the lower walls. So we'll be able to dry all this, like I said, probably 3 days. This should be bone dry. And we got a little small dehumidifier here feeding into just a 5-gallon water bucket. And this room here, we're going to shut this door and let this thing do its job. And we'll be back tomorrow day to check it out. But look at that view. Too bad it wasn't a nicer day, but beautiful place, beautiful home. Once again, this is Mark from Mach 2 Enterprises. Water flood, fire damage, restoration, disaster, mold, ice dams. Anything to do with disaster, Mach 2, we do it all. So you can reach us at 508-883-3338, and have a great day. Thanks again.